Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take a quick shower chat. I'm back, sorry. Yeah, my internet died, so I took a shower.
Hello and welcome. This is Rufelmonger, my friends. Today we're going to go over Avatar Legends, the fighting game. It's been out for a few days now, and I want to go over some of the more fun Easter eggs and references of the game, because this game's got a lot of them. And I mean just like the side stuff from the show, like, oh hey, Aang, he's in the show, he's the Avatar, he can turn to the Avatar in the show. Like, yeah, obviously, there's going to be a lot of references like that. But I mean a bit more directed references and some fun ones. And let's start with one that's pretty silly. So we got Sokka here, and Sokka is a master of mix-up and pressure and just all sorts of gimmicks, because that's just how the boy do. And one of his stronger ones is his downflow. He has an attack off the downflow, and just like the show, he basically kind of swings dirt in your face, right? And if he swings dirt in your face, it kind of emulates that's harder to see him, as you know, there's dirt in your eyes, so you might not see what's going on. In fact, he has critical hits based off it specifically, so you want to use this, especially because it's really strong, and he can cross you up while doing it too, so you got to block the other way. So which way is he on? Good luck guessing. One person don't gotta guess though. In this matchup, Toph is quite handy capable because she's blind.
I mean, seriously, what's with you people? I'm blind!
That's cool.
And here's the thing, the whole dust in your eyes thing don't work against someone who's blind. So in this matchup only, Sokka will not turn invisible because Toph is blind. It literally doesn't matter to her. This is actually extra important also, besides just like the fun gimmick, right? This means he cannot get access to that critical hit because he's not invisible, so it's just not a thing. So he actually loses some gameplay. There's lore matters gameplay here. And this isn't the only one. How about Fire Lord Ozai? His basic throw, so they kind of knock you down and just kind of give you the once-over with a bunch of fire to your face. And, you know, basic throw, sure, makes sense. No, there's one character that doesn't particularly care for that, though. So Zuko's been on the business end of this before, and specifically, if you hit the forward throw on Zuko, it will take half his flow gauge. It's very important gameplay-wise because it means you're that much closer to getting burned out. Now, this doesn't trigger every single time, but lore-wise, this is extra damaging because you can get, like, you can lose a round off this conceivably, right? So Zuko, he don't care for how Daddy does his thing when it comes to discipline, and that is reflected in the gameplay. Now, keeping with Zuko, how about some more lore-specific gameplay? Zuko and Azula's lightning attack. So Azula's lightning attack is extra strong in this game because it's unblockable. I'm holding back. Can't block this stuff. It's unblockable. Very strong. And if I use my flow guard, nah, I'm still getting got. There's only a few legitimate ways around it, one of them being low flow, so you can kind of low profile it. But if you have very specific timing, oh, wait, what? Yep, just like the show, if you want to call it, say, perfect parry timing. Right before it hits, Zuko can redirect the lightning. And now, you know, here's the fun thing. In the story, there's more than one character that can do that. Aang also can do it. So same idea, you have to have very, you know, specific timing, but he can send it away. Oh, well. Aang is a pacifist. He's not trying to kill Azula, but he can redirect the lightning. And we do know there's one more character that can do it, Uncle Iroh. And Uncle Iroh, I believe, is going to be the first DLC character for the game.
Hopefully the
first.
So
whenever he's out, ideally, he can also do it. Now,
and hopefully
realistically,
soon.
Middle of Magic can downflow it or just, like, be out of the way and a million other ways. But if you're just looking for those hype moments in aura kind of deal, right? Yeah, you can really show up the enemy. Okay, I'm just going to stare you down, redirect the lightning right in front of you, and, you know, what are you going to do about it, all right? So if you're looking for the, you know, clippable moment on a stream, that'd be the one to go for. So another one that's fun is Toph only, and it's kind of layered here. So when she does her flow stance, she kind of taunts the enemy, right? And if the whole taunt plays out, it will actually steal flow from the enemy. But the thing is, her taunt's actually unique for every character in the game.
You got any better moves than that, Captain Boomerang? Of all the avatars I fought with, you're by far the worst. All right, you ready to get rolled, daddy's girl? You ready for a royal butt whooping, sad boy?
Now, this one you might have seen before, but just in case you haven't, So Sokka actually has a unique just input. So if you mash down over and over, he does the worm. Just like when he's on his cactus juice journey in the show. And the thing about the worm, other than being a very funny way to taunt your opponent, is there's actual valid gameplay to it. So the worm is a legitimate low profile move. You can go under anything that basically a low flow could go underneath it.
It's so
And
funny.
if you're looking to style on people too, it's a little better in a way. Because like his low flow is short. So yeah, it's actually somewhat difficult to go underneath some of the longer moves. Versus the worm, he's under there for a while. Definitely file under your styling on your opponent. But if you're looking to style on your opponent, there's not many better ways to do it than this. So now here's the thing. There's lots of references, sure, but a lot of the references in the game are to other fighting games. Some, it's pretty obvious here, like Nightmare Korra and just her stance. It's a little slouchy, and she's a big fan of SNK, let's put it that way. Because this is very much Riot of the Blood Iori, or Orochi Iori, if you will. Where Iori is sort of possessed, like Nightmare Korra, and just not doing the best in the posture department. But there's a lot more SNK-specific gameplay than just this. Like, let's go to Azula. She's got more than a few, in fact. And turns out she's also a big fan of Iori. So one of the big ones here is just her Fireball. So she, like many characters, has a, fireball, sure, projectile, it's Fighting Game 101. And hers definitely goes across the ground, which by itself, the fireball that goes across the ground, that's pretty much an SNK reference on multiple levels, right? But specifically, when it comes to Iori, what does she say?
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
She's asking what's wrong. And funny story, do you know what what's wrong is if you translate it to Japanese? Oh, okay. So she might as well be going, Doshita, Doshita, just like Iori, right? And it don't end there. Her throw, also from Iori, like straight up. The way she kind of slams down the enemy to the ground, that's Iori 101, in fact. Have a look. So we see. So yeah, big fan. We're not done yet, by the way. The beginning of her level 7, the big claw, before she goes up to the pillar, you better believe, yeah, that's also Iori. As you can see here, that is just Iori. So that's just some of the many references of the game, because even here, when they're frozen in the ice, everyone makes a cute little pose that's kind of directly out of the show. If there's one I did not go over in the video, by all means, please post it in the comments below. But I figured it'd be fun just to go over this because you definitely tell there's a lot of love put.
I see a lot of people use this one.
I can't even sugarcoat it. I have never felt something this nice. And Victrix is aiming to make a new premium, take yours off and stuff like that so we can get it in here. And yeah, upon opening, it feels very, very premium, just the box itself. And then you take the stick out and it actually feels pretty weighty as well, honestly. It feels, despite it feeling like it made out of the same materials as some of these other sticks, it actually feels quite a bit heavier than most of the leverlesses I've reviewed.
Are they smaller buttons too?
The buttons feel really nice. The back has a very, very nice grip to it. It has this nice little hex pattern, very, very cool. Inside the box, you actually have two different other compartments. And in this first compartment, you have a very, very nice looking bag. It looks like a Victrix bag. Let me see what it looks like. All right, yeah, so it's a Victrix bag. It looks really premium. It looks like it holds the stick. I think it's about the same size. Yeah, the stick looks like it fits very comfortable in there. I might use it just to carry it in, but I might put this inside of another bag because there's no straps on it for you to carry it properly. That's just my thoughts on it. And inside the other compartment, you actually have a Victrix braided purple cable, and it looks like on both ends it has a USB. Put in these next few anyway, and do is I'll go to P2, and then I would change it to whatever function I wanted it to have. As you see, it changes the button to whatever. I'll probably keep it on L3 and just different
This
buttons.
thing
Still
looked
do
like
what
it was
looks
gonna be Hall Effect. It's not
line
even
to
Hall
customer
Effect.
service, which takes you to the website, or you can email them or call them at
What's
these
going on,
numbers.
Jerkin?
Huge support is a big important thing, especially when you're buying like a new peripheral. If to reach out to them about an issue I was having. But then there's also these like that. Don't need that button. And then I showed you important.
Yeah, I thought this thing was Hall Effect. I'm surprised it's not Hall
What it looks
Effect.
like on here to be. You know how this feels. Like, you know, everybody the stick plastic thing, and if you're having a direct line to the company, how
Black Desert? Ooh, ooh. Chat. Chat. It might be time. It might be time. This is already looking pretty cool. Oh. Oh. Oh my.
Put Roblox on your side. Time to say goodbye. Go. Yeah. This is your end.
Oh my god.
Dance for me. Here. Checkmate. Make your last words quick. I've got this.
I don't like the skull effect on the explosion though. I think it's kind of cringe, low-key. Everything else though is pretty sick.
Bye.
Yeah, it looks like Leon. It looks sick. All right. What it do? Yeah, what it do? Tokon later. Probably launch up some more Avatar. We'll probably play some Street Fighter today too. I could do some now, but I'm gonna hate myself.
Fighter 6.
The ads change dynamically.
Street Fighter 6.
Like, I think if there's a lot of chatting going on, I think it, like, delays the ads for a second or something. I think it does it dynamically a bit like that. Not entirely sure. I think because it tries to understand if there's like a hype moment going on. So I think that's how it works, but I'm not entirely sure. One second, just editing something real quick. Almost done. Is my game capture working?
Fighting ground. Practice versus practice. Combo tries. Awesome.
Why is my game capture working? Display, main game capture, specific window. Why is it on specific window? Okay.
You guys. 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 You guys.
I hate how I can't reset when I'm searching for a mash.
You guys. 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 You guys.
What is this error code I keep getting? I'm gonna look up this area. Like, why do I keep getting communication error? 50, 70 what? Um... Am I on crossplay? Like, I should be on crossplay. Like, 99% sure I'm on crossplay. Yeah. Expanded? I have mine on worldwide, too. I feel like it's the ports, right? Like, it's gotta be the ports, no? So I don't know what else it would be. I might have to forward some ports real quick. Because I'm tired of not being able to, like, find matches fast in this game. And I think that's the issue. I don't know what else it would be. You can just VPN instead, that works. I should start using my VPN more, I guess. Uh, I was blanking on the VPN I was using. It's Proton, though. I might disconnect for a second.